What is going on, guys? So the Infiltrator Elite class has some interesting changes for it in the CTE right now. So here's what you might be seeing when we get our January update. So the first thing you're going to notice right when you pick up the Elite class is that DICE has actually nerfed the ammo capacity for the Martini Hand Grenade Launcher. So originally you had a max ammo of 20 with an extra one in the chamber, so the total of 21. But now DICE is taking out 10 of those shots out of your inventory, so now you only have a max of 10 in your inventory with an extra one in your chamber, so a max of total of 11 overall. So that is definitely pretty interesting, especially when I went on my 73-0 streak that I had. I made mention that I felt a big part that contributed to that were my teammates being able to resupply me over and over again, and I was able to keep my ammo capacity high for this specific weapon. I was just continually able to lay down fire, and I did a lot of damage with that gun. And now that this is being nerfed by a good amount, I've already noticed on the CTE of me running out of ammo really fast, and especially on large maps like Helgoland Bight, it's getting me spread out from my teammates, and it's getting hard to get resupplied. So I'm finding myself running around a lot with the double barrel shotgun. So there was calls about nerfing this specific weapon, and it looks like DICE is taking a look at this as of right now. Now that's not the only thing that DICE is nerfing with this weapon. They're actually nerfing the blast zone for it. So originally the Martini Hand Grenade Launcher's blast zone was a 2-meter zone, and now it's cut down to half, so it's only a 1-meter zone, and it's something you'll definitely notice the moment you start using it. I think the first game I grabbed it, I was noticing my shots just weren't what I thought weren't registering. I thought maybe it was a test server, so I had to go double check and go look at the patch notes, and there it was right there. So they've definitely slashed it in half, and you're definitely going to notice a big difference when it comes to this. So with the ammo capacity being lowered and the blast zone being lowered, you're going to definitely see a slower pace when it comes to this Elite class, and this is how the meta is going to evolve again now for this Elite class. Will be kind of interesting. Even with a good solid squad resupplying you, I can't imagine you're still not going to find yourself having to really have to, you know, choose your shots wisely and probably bust out your double barrel shotgun more than what we were already doing. Now another interesting change that DICE is doing is they're giving this Elite class a different look for the two new military groups that are being featured in these two maps. So we have the British Royal Marines and the German Empire that have yet to be seen with the Elite class, and so because of this, DICE has given it two new looks altogether. So I think that's definitely pretty cool, and you can check out how they kind of look right here. Definitely pretty interesting what DICE is doing overall though with this Elite class. And I've been kind of thinking of how much this is probably going down on my list of favorite Elite classes. So I think it was kind of up there, maybe in my second favorite Elite class, getting kind of close, maybe tied up there. But now that it's got a little bit of a nerf, and that we're playing on two maps here that are really heavily vehicle favored maps, it might fare you better actually to lean more on using a tank hunter class over this other Elite class. Now that's not to say that the Infantry Elite class still can't do some solid damage against infantry players. I did go on a couple streaks on the CTA with it already, but if you're going to be focused more on the gameplay of trying to take out vehicles, you may fare better by grabbing the tank hunter class. So it's made me think that all the other gadgets that come with the Infantry Elite class are probably going to be more utilized, especially the other weapon as well too, the shotgun. But even using the flare gun and using your spawn beacon is really going to make you focus on those things more, as DICE hasn't touched those at all. They seemed again to be only focused on the Martini Hand Grenade Launcher. So feel free to check out my video on how to accurately shoot your flare gun. It was an interesting thing that I learned on how to give your flare gun a better accuracy when it comes to that, and I think definitely that will help your gameplay out, especially as we're seeing a nerf coming for the primary weapon. You're probably going to want to up the skill on the actual gadgets themselves. So hopefully that will maybe balance itself out as we keep learning how to use this Elite class better, and hopefully keep it as a very impactful Elite class in the game. But that's basically it for you guys today. I appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin', and I will catch you guys again later. Peace.